Look at them resting side by side. They're so cute together, aren't they? Almost makes me sad that I'm gonna turn them into a twisted amalgamation, but a useful twisted amalgamation, and they'll live on in that way. Among other ways. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Voices of the Void. And we've got a whole lot to do here. Last time we redecorated our base, we got a couple of new guys to help us out, and we tried messing around with this thing. Now, this is a bit of a derp, but you told me that what we actually need to do is probably put these on the crafting table. I told you that in this episode I was going to start including the community a lot more, and that is precisely what I intend to do. I'm going to be reading more advice. I'm going... Hello? Anyone there? I don't see anyone, but it sounded distinctly cat-like. That must be a stray kicking around in all this trash, huh? Anyway, let's drop all of these. You told me it was 5 cigarette packs. By these powers combined, we get... nothing! Absolutely nothing. Well, that's annoying. Although, maybe it only applies for... Alright, so at this point, I guess I should probably tell you. What we're trying to build is the Omega Curtis. That's going to require parts from both of these guys, which will basically make a more advanced version of this robot. But that's not the only thing we can do with that. We can also apply just about any plushie in the game to add modifiers to their appearance. Last season we had Killjoy, and this season I think it's gotta be Frenchie here. But that's gonna have to wait until, well, we get that radioactive capsule in our hands. So in the intro of this video, I'll have shown some of your fan art because I love getting the community involved in this, and I love seeing you guys excited enough to draw artwork inspired by these series. And I feel like I've waited far too long to show it, and the reason has been because I simply haven't had the money to print all that stuff on a large scale like I did last season. So I figured, you know, being shown in the beginning does not preclude being featured in posters and paintings later. It simply means I wanted to start showing them sooner. Now, as far as spending our money, we want to buy the cancer drugs, which is why I'm saving up for now. But we don't want to do that at all until we dig up that radioactive capsule so we can build Omega Curtis. But we're gonna wait a while because you guys also told me that I should leave these guys sleeping for a while because something might happen. That they can be restless sleepers and we should keep an eye on them. So I guess I'll keep that in mind. I just love these stormy nights where I get to work. And this is still happening. I don't remember anything like this happening last season with the low-res cameras. But I think things are fairly quiet for the moment. You know, it's always when the alien activity dips that the paranormal activity creeps back up. I'm thinking maybe I should remove my bones from here. Are the skulls gone? I think the skulls are gone. They were taken. I mean, the rest of the bones they left, but... I think that thing saw how I was treating its brethren, and the Skull God came to claim them. Well, I guess they're in a better place now. Or they're gonna turn up again in the worst possible way. Okay, well, let's make ourselves some coffee and figure out what we're doing. We need to... We need to go to Lima, November, Oscar. And that'll be no problemo. Hang on. It's 7:30. It's 7:30 a.m. I hadn't even realized how well late it had gotten. It's 7:30 a.m. and it's still pitch black out. Even with this storm, it can't account for that. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is like ideal for me, but still. Let's open this up. Yeah. It's not just me, right? That's really, really strange. If anything, this fog is making it easier to see with how dark it is. All these lights bouncing off of it. God, that's something cool that this game does well, is it understands the horror of a quiet catastrophe, something insane that is so subtle that it creeps up on you. You don't even realize it's happening. At least we can get a moment of safety. I feel like I had something similar happen last season, and I still don't understand why or how it happens. Let's just target November and get moving. Okay, things are brightening up a bit now, so maybe this storm is just really, really dense. But something about this, like, has not sat right with me. Because I feel like, for all the rain we've been getting, we would have noticed something like this much earlier if this was normal. This game does such an excellent job of making you paranoid, where once you know how obscure and specific some of the things that can happen are, sure, you might feel like you're ready for anything, but then you start getting paranoid that it will do anything, that there's so much you've learned that there must be so much more that you don't know. The Trash Kingdom, just the place I needed to be. Because some of you guys told me that it might be worthwhile to try using the shovel on garbage. Oh, well, we can do that. Or go like that. Ah! So we won't be able to send it out as a trash bag, but we can get some material from it. Hang on, wait, what does that count as if we pick it up? I had never known about this. Wood piece, so we can probably put a bunch of those into wood scrap. And maybe it depends on the type of pile that we get rid of. I also caught note of a comment that one of you left, saying that I was so close to finding that item. What do you mean, guys? An out of order sign. This changes everything. Computer monitor. Well, there's a drive box here. Huh. A battery, a book. But I'm not quite sure what you want me to see. There's something back there. Some type of... a cat bed! Okay, well, this is coming with us if we can hold it. Oh, not enough space. Well, this is definitely worth salvaging. I wonder what we can do with this thing. Look, it's even got a cute little z. That's always how I've imagined that's supposed to be read. If we... One accidental closing of the game later, and yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any way we can actually pick this up. Even after we drop all our stuff on the ground, and I just hatched me an idea. Hang on. Let's, okay, a battery with no charge we won't take. You, unfortunately, you're gonna have to become another part of the Trash Kingdom, so there you go. As for you, I've got plans for you. We may not have succeeded in towing an alien ship, but I'm pretty sure we could tow a cat bed, right? Distinctly feline sound last night. Do you think they would like this? Well, only one way to find out. Yeah, I accidentally closed out of the game while switching tabs, and it actually gave us a little bit of insight into how the game works. So the weather was not the same, the sun arose as expected, and the reports, or the hash codes were actually all the same. But of course we couldn't go without rain for too long. Always wants to wash out my beach days, huh? That's right, look, I know we could probably do it with the 3D printer, but it wouldn't have the same properties. I really think we should be able to order the pool toys like we can in the tutorial. I'm really hoping this cat bed isn't taking too much damage right now. We have had stuff break as a result before. See, that time we tried to bring Ati home in his box. But that's a story for a previous season. Meantime, we should be pretty close to this thing's destination. I come bearing gifts. Maybe slightly dirty and have some drag marks. But, once more, maybe you'll think it's cute? Maybe if you have a child among you? I mean, you've already got some pretty comfy beds. There you go, right here. These things. Ah, they do look comfy, don't they? I see you enjoyed the shrimp. It's a nice rainy day in a tree fort. Maybe if I rest my eyes just a little. Hello! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hello, hello, hello! I think somebody's gone and vandalized the base. Unfortunately, this rain means you're... And no, you're still refueling just fine. Alright, well, thanks for giving me the opportunity to nap. That actually helps immensely. Being able to just conk out on your bed for an hour, I think that proves we're on pretty good terms, right? I mean, we fed you, we borrowed some tools and brought them back. We're neighbors. We really are just neighbors at this point. Both in the cosmos and, like, literally. I'm actually coming back now because I feel like these posters kind of unambiguously demonstrate the point. These are their likeness. They're cats. They're feline. It explains the posters, it explains the sounds we heard last night, and it explains the recent vandalism incident. And yes, I did wait to drive all the way down here before finishing that sentence, thank you for asking. Oh, some of you said that I should be looking for something on the roof of the base. In addition to being more community-oriented as far as showing off your artwork, I am also going to be taking a lot more of your suggestions. There's one of the tiles. I think we've got like 3 or 4 of these things just on the shelf. We should start bringing more of these to the box. I love doing that Mission Impossible stuff. But we haven't found what we're getting at, I think. Yep. Well, there's a burger here. I'll take that. One of the amazing things about this game is just how long you spend finding new things in places you think you've already seen. Yep. Checking every nook and cranny. I'm curious, if I were to go like that, I could legitimately hoist something up this way. I mean, it might not be enough to get it up and over the edge, but it's enough to pull and move it. We have the strength for that, which, you know, Dr. Kell really doesn't look it. You're just out here. Wait. Wait, hang on. I just noticed something. Wait, this is me remembering something from last episode. You wait out here. When we started this one, Melvin had returned. He's gone now. And he's left behind 2 stands. They're starting to show up on the stand again. The elaborate prank continues, I see. How's about you guys? Still sleeping soundly? Good, good, good. That was terrifying. I'm glad you fell asleep and didn't have to see those scary movies there at night. We've got another unknown. So let's slap a drive in. Some of you guys had told me that the good boy points don't hinge on getting extra, but that they hinge on getting the exact right amount, which that doesn't sound right to me, because I've never failed to get at least the right amount. I've never failed to get the tasks done, the signals and hash codes, so I don't know what that's about. Oh, another thing you guys had told me is that when I hear that crunch that I've been hearing in the night, the thing that I had chalked up to roaches being squashed, that I should head down to the basement. Keep that in mind. Alright, we had to see what happens sooner or later, and we gotta get some action with these guys together. Let's go outside and start planning a little field trip, shall we? Right this way. Still fairly early. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything so we don't render this job impossible. Oh, hello. There's something. Yeah! Not much phases you, does it? I don't know what that was. Are you damaged in some way? Do you need to be repaired? I'm glad you weren't around to see that. I love you guys both, like, jumping in unison, trying to dislodge yourselves, like you're hopping together. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to use you both. Can't find broken server. And this one is active. So only one of you will go after it, or if there's multiple targets, then presumably you'll go in different directions. That's actually pretty smart. We're still gonna go on a field trip, supervise you, you know? I'm actually glad because you haven't worked for me yet. Yep. You're also willing to... You're a go-getter. I will give you that. Since Bloopus the Doofus kind of got away from us there, I figure we may as well watch on the cameras. Yep, please don't be stuck. Are you done there? You must be going towards something else. If we check the ping, maybe there'll be something new. Oh, also you should have something to do now, right? And wait, if I nope, if I use you, you can't find broken server. Why did these only count sometimes? Everything appears to be online. So Bluefish should be returning home now, right? Let's run a cowl. Is that what we're gonna see? You are home, you're just stuck on the ATV. Alright, let's go greet you. I swear these goobers. There you are. Seems to be how it goes here. There's a burst of activity, and then everything quiets down. Leaving us, of course, with plenty of time to make sure that these windows remain clean, because after all the effort I went to, I literally stole from aliens to get this clean. Another unknown. Those seem to be coming in a lot these days. I forgot to put that to level 3 earlier. And now's the point in the day when everything is winding down. We just kind of look out over our kingdom. God, you would never know how deceptively deep that little pond is, huh? It's actually such a strange feature, how it's so closed off from the river flowing right beside it. And then that scary little thing over beside it, the hot tub, I guess we can call it, because every pool needs a hot tub. I don't know, one of our other big purchases we're going to want to make is the dive stuff. Our new order has arrived. That is one more GPU, the last one for a while, really, because that's all we can handle with our current level of cooling. And look, you guys, I brought pizza. So let's just put that in and start getting our order for the day ready. Man, this is really cooking with fire now. And I think I could immediately start pursuing more, but I think it's good enough for a while, because it is one of the biggest reasons why I haven't bought some of the bigger things, even if it does enable a lot of opportunities. It's no different from a needle scratching on a record, but I can't help but hear conversation in it. There we go. That doesn't seem good. It didn't even show up on the visualizer. I don't remember if I've gotten that before. I vaguely feel like I've seen it mentioned, but I have no idea what it is. We can pause. Well, I guess business as usual then. But why would it cause our instrumentation to behave differently? That's my problem. Almost as if whatever sound it made is in some way communicating with our gear. Well, in any case, it's time to send this stuff out. So that's 1, 2, 3. And these can go. God, everything in this is paranoia fuel, especially once you know that certain events are tied to signals. Since that stuff's sent out, it is time for yet another nightly lockdown. Let's check on our heat. Still looks good. And we're pulling along faster than ever. Oh god, we're starving. Okay, we should probably eat some of that pizza. You guys are invited. I mean, you can't eat, so it's no skin off my nose. None. And I'll probably be taking a little nap just like you guys soon. I just like waking you up every once in a while so you can, you know, be present in this. You know, you guys have pointed out that somehow, no matter what series it is, no matter what we're doing, I always end up in an inner sanctum with a big bay window with two little kids buzzing around me. Package received, and all is good. What do you mean? What do you mean without a full? Oh right, I forgot the report. Huh. Oh well, guess we're sending out a blank one. Thankfully, we still have a lot of time. You know, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I feel like my cancer may have gotten worse since I handled that radioactive capsule. Which is, it's so funny the way this game forces you to think, where it's like, yeah, I'm sick from smoking that cigarette and handling that toxic waste and messing with that capsule in the ground. But, I mean, we might as well not bother to cure it until after we're done with that stuff, right? Because that's how that works. Honestly, the fact that we can cure it at all is kind of a miracle. You would think a society with that many advancements would be putting more effort into something that seems so easy to encounter. Maybe this stuff just isn't that important in this universe. Maybe it's just a world of strange. And so that's why they don't really care about all this stuff. Windmill, okay. It was totally dark and I was worried for a second. Maybe we should move that camera to our basement, because I don't know if we're going to see much in the bunker. That must be the reports getting there. Package received, and there we go. Yeah, no drives inside. Please do not waste our resources. Your resources! Your resources! I'm the one paying for this. I hope only pleasant things are beamed into your heads as you absorb this information through osmosis. Never mind the sickness. We can put that off for as long as we need to, according to you guys. Wait, my clock is gone. Hang on, what went and happened to my clock? Oh, you know what? It must have gotten thrown in the explosion. I'll have to have a look. I was about to say we could really use a porch light. We've got one. There you are. Now, what time actually is it? Not even midnight yet. I'm keeping it. As a show of good faith, I will keep that graffiti. It's a friendship sticker. In any case, this... it's actually still not done yet. That's the one bottleneck in the signal process, is the detector, which I don't think we can actually influence. You know, there's something a little bit unnerving about simply being not alone in the base, but being the only one awake. That's something I hadn't considered before, but it's actually creeping me out a fair bit. Knowing that you're responsible for all of these people if something goes wrong, that it's on you to notice some discrepancy in normalcy. Oh well, I'm sure listening to this will keep our mind off of it. Thank goodness it's a normal signal this time. You know, I'm actually kind of curious. First of all, this visualizer does not work for anything. It glitches out, like, most of the time now. But let's do the math on this. How much does the thing cost, the frame? 200. So that's 200 for the frame, 6 GPUs, so that's 1,200 worth of GPUs. That's 1,400 investment. And yeah, I think we've got most, if not all, of that back. As luck would have it, we have Lima and Kilo. They're right next to each other. And we have Victor, which will give us a good opportunity to head out and place these 3 tiles that we found. Let's comfort ourselves with some more delicious pizza. I love how my TV has become their TV. Which, you know, that's just fatherhood in a nutshell, isn't it? Anything going on radar? It seems like whatever that thing was at the edge has retreated. And here we are on another of those dreary nights, the kind I live for. From this perspective, we can kind of see that light over the door is their nightlight, huh? Well, Daddy works in darkness. Even with everything cleaned up for us, this is a little bit of a pain. I always think I see something in the flashes when I'm looking out the window. Gotta look at that tower, how it recedes on the edge of the light. And yet, the blinking betrays just how far up it actually goes. Hello, moon. Well, despite how overcast it is, maybe it would be fun to try and look through the telescope again? Something we probably don't do enough of, right? Let's put you... Yeah, no, come on. Just make sure we've got something going at all times. Let's go do some stargazing. Actually, wait, what time is it? I know I'm all over the place right now. 2:54. You had told me to go down to the basement at 3:33, at exactly 3:33, and I think I know what you're talking about because I think I caught a glimpse last season. Alright, ready on the camera. 29. 30. Oh no, no, scratch. I don't know if we got it. I don't know if we got it or not. I don't think we did, but we saw it. And a bit more clearly. Well, hey, I'm recording, right? 1440p, that's not bad. Probably gonna be a lot better than whatever this camera captured. Hang on. You know, it may just be me, but I swear I see the shape of like a skull in the glass. Probably just a smudge, though. If there were a real skull peeking in, we would know it. Which I've only now realized, this probably precludes us from actually doing the Stonehenge thing. But you know what, that's alright. I've almost forgotten to do our stargazing, and of course, we are totally unimpeded by these clouds. Oh, hello? Well, I can tell you what I'm not seeing. There's a big dark ring just through the middle here. It seems to narrow down towards this end. That's really strange, looking at what we don't see. Oh, there's something. There's Duna. And what are you? Elu, I guess. You seem kind of big for anything that I would recognize. Unless you're just the moon, but I thought the moon looked a little different in this. I think it's so cool that this game does actually simulate and have models for objects in the sky. It's just that some of them, like that dark one we saw beside the tower a couple episodes ago, are as of yet unexplained. Still sleeping tight, kids? At least they're actually watching some age-appropriate entertainment for once. There we go. And we've got another unknown. That spookiest of all types of signal. And you are done. More interesting stuff from out there. So there's you at level 0. And in a bit we'll do you at level 1. But for the time being, in the database, we will mark you down as Red Scary. Done. Excuse me. Who's out there? I just heard footsteps running off in this direction. Oh, it's this. Oh, it is this. Alright, I'll bite. Literally. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. And you know what? Yes, I am going to do that joke every single time this happens. What else can you say in this situation? I mean, I'm being fed for free, right? Now, we're going to take these where we can get them and follow them up and over the bridge. A couple seasons ago, I actually lost their trail. But the terrain is a little bit different now. Maybe it'll be easier, maybe it'll be harder. All I know is that I don't know what they are and I'm eating them off the floor. If I collect one, it says strange... It says strange brownie, and the brownie is in quotes. A piece of food that looks and feels like a light and soft brownie, but it has a weird smell. Well, I guess I'm not hungry anymore. Might as well collect them for later. We'll find something to keep them in. Last time, I believe it was the barrel with the MREs. Alright, I guess we'll leave them for now. And focus on just getting there. We're being toyed with. This is all a game. A game that's taking us up into the hills. I really hope that's the sound of pine cones rolling down a hill and not, you know, whatever left this running away. Human-like. Person understand. Understandable. Communication. No enemy. Receive gift. Well, they're pretty good, and it'd be rude not to, right? Okay, maybe they really are brownies. You would really... What a roller coaster of emotions that whole journey was, huh? Well, you know what? We've got something for you, too. I think some mannequins are watching me. They make a pretty distinct sound. Yep, there you are. Well, keep following, buddy. You're just jealous because you have no mouth and you must eat. These are my brownies. You can't have any. Maybe if you'd stayed at your post. If you'd stayed at your post, I'd be sharing half of these with you. 75% even, because there's more than I can eat. But instead, you chose this path. Whatever it may be. I don't know what you guys get up to when you're out there in the woods plotting your moves. Seems like moving is all you do. That's the one thing you shouldn't do. But anyway, we've got 70 of these in addition to the ones we ate. Greetings, cat girls. Just riding by on my quad bike to let you know that I love the brownies Margaret baked. And I figured I'd stop by and return the favor. Here you go. Let's just leave that right here. Oh, and how are you liking the cat bed, by the way? Yep. Anyway, you will see me again. Ow. What a time for a save. In fact, such what a time for a save. I'm gonna save again, because I don't trust it. Anyway, later. I'm just imagining them watching me from the woods. Just seeing me pull up, hop off my bike, run up there, and then clamber up over the railing and falling and just eating it as I go. And then they come back and find I left them shrimp. That's gotta be endearing, right? Kel's adorkable. Seriously, though, in a more meta sense, being given those gifts does show that our efforts are being noticed, that our reputation is positive. And it's about to get even more positive, so we're clearly doing something right. Now, the compass is pointing us back to Kilo and Lima, but this rocky terrain will show that we are near to where these things are needed. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's Pop-In. That's the actual edge of the map. There's the box, probably the quickest I've found it while looking for it. Two, three, for 4 out of 9 total. Although with some of the changes to the terrain, I'm actually not sure where we find some of them. Some of them are extremely obscure and I had to look up the solutions, and even then were hard to find. But also the bridges have changed, and I know one of them was associated with the bridges before. You know what I've actually just remembered? The gate. I had forgotten all about this. We can break into the gate now that we have the crowbar. God, and how long have I had this thing? To be fair, I think it also requires the hook, which we kind of gained and then lost for a long time. No matter how many times I play this, I always feel like a different person every time I come to the gate. Right, yep, come on, yep. Bring me up. Huh, here's one of these. I kind of wish we had come here first. So that's 5 out of 9. Drop down, ow. Oh, we got a bounce on that one. Well, at least we're wearing the helmet from before. I had forgotten all about it. Break this down. There we are. There's another shovel if we need it, some rancid food, and another clock, which I will take. I know just the thing to do with it. And a drive, which actually, let's collect it. Let's collect it. We have the opportunity to eat it, which has always led me to assume that it's some sort of cake. Yeah, look at that. There's an invisible wall. We can't just hop the barrier. But what if we actually try inserting it into the drive slot? Perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity. Yep. Once again, you didn't quite make it. I wish we could throw a little more dramatically. Or at least accurately. Need some help? I don't know what happened there, but it seems like my wish was granted. Oh my god, that is so funny. Look at you trying to claw your way up for life. And we're back, and we've also fixed everything. Let's take our stuff, but also I want to see what happens if we try to listen to the cake drive. Oops, locked myself out. How is this thing doing now that it's got 135? Not bad. Since we only collected last night. You guys still right where I left you? Alright, let's try and... Oh my god! You guys alright? Yeah, who am I kidding? You're fine. Oh my god, the cake drive was destructive! I didn't even have to put it in! I know exactly what you are. But I'm seeing other contacts as well. Something's exploding over there. I think that might be a fire extinguisher. That's still back. Good mood. Hang on. And just like that, we're fine. I just walked in. Okay, this is not really in position to see what we need. Is that thing still out there? Something is. Everything's scattered all over. Look, bones came flying up out of here. Killjoy! Killjoy decided to go for a swim. The TV remains steadfast. Truly, that's why it's the cornerstone of the American household. You guys stayed where you were, too. Well, I guess we learned what the strongest things here are. All these pizza boxes we've accumulated throughout the game. Oh god, we're never gonna know which of these drives was the cake. Oh no, I think it was this one. Yes. But we can't put it in. Okay, well, might as well chow down then, right? Wait, did the power go out? No. But it did shut off the lights. Wait. No? Hey, I'm a little confused right now. No, something's not right here. There we go. Why am I having such a hard time with this? Alright, we should get out there and see what's arrived. Oh no, it can't be happening already, can it? It feels so soon still. Yeah, man, are you seeing this? Good job getting yourself out of the river, by the way. You know, this running figure looks a little like you, doesn't it? Which means I have nothing to worry about. Anyway. Come on, let's get you back to the river. We really desperately need some sleep, but we have a couple of things that we need to take care of first. Let's leave you there. Mainly we want to make sure our job is done. So you're at level 3. We'll worry more about the red signal later. You're this thing yet again. Some of you guys have told me that this one needs to be listened to at like lower levels. I've done that a bunch of times. It is not the case as far as I can tell. We've got to hunt down all of these drives throughout the room. There, thankfully, is the one that actually contains pizza. Needle in a haystack, and we found it on the first try, huh? There's another drive in the pool. Yep, level 3 asteroid. I think that might be everything. Look at it just glowing out there. Well, joke's on it. I'll be able to see what's beyond the trees now, right? Oh no, no. Oh, we've got to climb up there. Well, you know what? It makes sense that it would knock something loose. It's just as well. Hey, holding up, Monique. You dropped a couple of your cigarettes, but you otherwise appear to be fine. Still can't believe I spent $500 on that stuff. Doing good. How's the radar before I step out there? Still seeing things in that direction, which I guess we'll have the opportunity to check out. Figured you'd be back. Doesn't matter. If you want real fun, try following me to the top of the tower, but otherwise, don't worry about it. Wow, looking at this angle, the sky is actually really pretty purple tonight, huh? I mean, I guess you don't often look up, especially not this time of night. Although, looking up is literally our job. As I'm going to bed at night, I can see that thing glowing out there. Just look at it. I really should... You know what? I don't know if there is or not, I doubt it, but I think it would be cool if you get like a bonus to sleeping in the dark. So the super cool thing now is that I only noticed when I went to sleep that the box was still there. I had moused over the thing to send it out earlier, pressed the button, I guess it didn't go out. So what I need to do now is, I'm not even going to send it out tonight. It's far too late to save it. I'm just gonna leave it for tomorrow. Alright, shut up, shut up, shut up. It's a whole dance you have to do every time you reload. Let's buy the radar colors. We're kind of at the point where it actually sort of matters. And we can see that those blue things, those are ours. Or rather, those are our cameras. I'm not sure what green is. There's only one, so that's got to be the ATV, right? And the red, those are other. Not so sure about yellow. There's the reds. They're just always around. Well, oh no, that must be the radar difference that I bought. Let's get rid of that. I had forgotten you make a noise. As much as I would like to stick around for another sleepover, there is something that I wanted to do. And it involves the cave. Something that I could have done last time I was there, but I keep putting it off because I just haven't been out at night! Oh my god, I forgot to eat the rest of your corpse. Right, okay, hang on, no. Let's take care of that a little bit. Zombie ghost deer. That's a new one, and part of me wants to leave you just to see how far this will progress, but we should probably take just a few bites here and there, right? As it turns out, it takes a while for one person to eat a deer. Also, I'm probably gonna start getting sick, right? This game, some of the situations it puts you in, huh? Like, don't you just hate it when you're leaving your post to drive out into the night to enter a cave, but on your way out you see the ghost of a zombie deer running by, so you have to go eat the rest of its corpse, and you can't, and you're too full and it makes you sick? Voices of the Void, everybody. Alright, it's the dead of night. Let's try not to drive this thing in there. And it should be open. Let's just... do we have our glow stick? Yes. Maybe now's not the time to be worried about conserving battery. We're on a mission to grab one of these pumpkins. Let's bring it out. As much as I'd love to eat it myself, we actually need it. Now, whether this can be done at night or if we have to wait until daytime, I'm not entirely sure. And something else entirely may intercept us along the way. But let's just leave this, let's say hereabouts. Okay, we'll try again during the day. It's starting. It's starting already. I thought we had a little more time. Okay, no, we need to get inside right now. We need to get back inside right now. You saw that yellow wisp on the hill, right? The sun's come down and it brought friends. Just like on the hieroglyphs, or whatever you want to call them. Yep. Back inside. Ugh. We're gonna have to get back out there if we want to grab the new reports. We don't have time to worry about that right now. We need to go into lockdown. I hate seeing those lights flicker. We can get more money for emergency deliveries. You guys stay put, will ya? How are those transformers doing? TR3. Oh, I was just over there. TR3 is going to need to go up again soon. How are we doing? Picking out a couple of things that aren't supposed to be there at, like, basically medium range. Which pretty much tracks with what we saw. They're there. Two of them. Look at them whipping between the trees. Okay, we're obviously going to start grabbing more signals because there's no reason not to queue more of them up, even if we do basically have a free day coming to compensate for the total loss. I guess we already have one of these going. Another unknown. And now I can hear them. And I am sure that you can as well. Look at those fireflies out there, unless... Nope, look at them dissipate. Those aren't fireflies, those are its wake. I don't see them anymore. Up there they are. They've made their way up the hill. You know, in 3 seasons, I've never actually been caught by these things before. But the picture certainly paints a picture, doesn't it? So we're gonna keep this lockdown going, if you don't mind. Wait, you told me check the freezer. Let's do that to be thorough. You told me when I hear that, check the freezer. Look, it's swaying. Maybe that was just 333. Maybe it's the same thing we witnessed last night. How close are we on that? Nope, not even close, actually. But something did happen. Those things are passing close by again. I think it just unlocked the door. I think it got close enough and it unlocked. I had forgotten about this. They can't see us while we're here. There's too much that they can mess up. Please don't cough. We don't need that at this moment. You're an expert on suppressing coughs, right? Look at you go. Both of you. And that thing, it's not glowing out there anymore. The message is gone, but the messengers have arrived. Okay, where are we going today? It's Delta, Charlie, and Whiskey. So let's get started then. You kids still sleeping tight? Yeah, like pigs in a blanket. Are those things still out there? I think at least one is, though the other seems to have disappeared. Alright, we are heading after Delta as soon as we listen to this. So, you know, that's a UFO noise. And I've got to wonder if it has anything to do with the guys that just arrived. I mean, we didn't see how they got down here. I don't think they came from that pod. That pod seemed like it was trying to warn us. So how balls of light do actually come to Earth, who knows? But we've still, even in the face of this, we're on thin ice and we've still got to do our job. So, let's go. While keeping an eye out. I've chosen to do this during the day because they may be a little harder to see, but that's not going to mean much. But we can at least see where we're going. And now's not a time when we want to get stuck. I'm not seeing anything out there right now. It looks like a normal day. And so knowing that something absolutely is out there right at this very moment is even worse. Once the crazy stuff starts happening, the calm in between, or even the calm during, starts to become really unnerving. It makes you wonder just what might have been going on even at the moment you arrived, you know? Even as you didn't have the means to know about anything else that might have been going on. Now, our next stop is Whiskey. That's on the other side of the map, but we are going up and over this hill right now because we have some business to take care of. We want to make sure the lockdown doesn't fail, for as good as that is if they can open doors. So we've got to reset that transformer, and we're also going to put that pumpkin to use. Sounds like a euphemism for something, doesn't it? You're good. And now it's time to go back to the cave. I still have not seen that thing, which is even worse because it's kind of like, you know, when you go to pick up a magazine to swat a spider and then you get back and you realize it's gone. But at least there's not two like there were before. Then again, one on the periphery would still show up as no contact. Gas down to 70. Great photo opportunity. Just need to set the bait. This is yours, so it's also no cost to me. Whoa! My God! Yeah! I didn't expect you to come out that quickly. Hang on. Where do you go? Oh, are you camera shy? Look at you, just hiding over there in the shade. Ugh. Oh, the way you move. Oh my God. That's surprisingly fluid. Wait, no. Go. Chase. Chase, keep on it. Keep on it. Ugh. Did you just go up that tree? I mean, for a second you did. This is burning a lot of fuel. I think I lost you. I can still hear you. But yeah, you're gone. Yeah, that's fuel efficiency. God, that was satisfying. Hey, if one of these things gets struck by lightning, what'll happen? That's good for science, right? Unless it gets more powerful. And that's really bad. Well, seriously, this fog might make it a little bit more visible. But the terrain can obstruct it until we're right up on it. That's if it's even still here. I've noted that activity seems to be less during the day, but not necessarily entirely gone. And it changes throughout the time that they're here, so we'll have to keep an eye out. We are scientists. Studying the migratory patterns of energy spheres is part of our duties, technically, I guess. Let me back in, please. Thank you. I should really resume eating more of that deer carcass. I didn't get sick at all this time. But there is a right way to do this. There's an order of events. So you guys can go out. Let me just make sure the right amount are in there. 3. Perfect. And I will put the updated reports there. And you go out now. As for that deer, time for an exorcism, I hope. I heard the flies buzzing and it made me nauseated in real life. God, just how long does it take? Feels like a blessing and a curse. You don't feel so good. Climbing on the ATV seemed to help last time. Ow. 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 Oh god, that's real bad. Ow, that's real bad. We ate so much. We ate so much. Hang on, wait, there's a health kit, there's a health kit, there's a health kit. No. Could be ready for it. As long as we're okay. I've got to keep that thing nearby at all times from now on. You did a good job, Kel. Okay, it seems like we've atoned for the sins of our past. That being yesterday. But those cancer drugs cannot come soon enough, and what that means is that our additional funds cannot come soon enough. Hey guys, I'm just gonna activate you to give you, a little bit of uptime. Blue fist, pink fist. But we are really in a spot here, and we're going to be for the foreseeable future. We are under siege. That's just the reality of it, and well, we need to consider security a lot more strongly going forward. We have reasons to protect ourselves, and how can we be secure against something that can open doors? That's the question. All I know is that the time is very, very close at hand, where we're going to really expand our pool of help around here. Look at that. So I invested pretty heavily in upgrading the detector quality. And now we can see there's something probably not of this earth up there. But it doesn't look like the thing that crashed down yesterday. Looks actually completely different in color and material. Could be one of ours, I suppose, but those don't look like solar panels off to the sides. If only we had some idea for scale. Alright, well, we've got some drives. God, look at how quickly that thing's processing. I mean, makes sense. It's actually a very, very small signal. I mean, those things come down, try to take over our base. They may force us into a corner, but our corner is where our work is. Nothing stops this machine. Except missing a button, apparently. You are already finished? Strings of data, which is all gibberish to me, but the last two entries, return, deny, return, deny. So after all that, 2 failed requests. Of course, it's too dark out to see anything now, and I doubt I'm gonna see anything with the telescope. It's in the other direction anyway. But nevertheless, like, as soon as the paranormal horrors are out of the way, the aliens come in. I'm telling you, it's like this every night. It's gonna be one or the other. I'm seeing 2 red pings all the way over here. So they're out there, I would wager. The wisps have returned. And I can hardly see anything in this slow detector, but there's a definitive not planety shape there. Windmill doesn't seem to see anything at this moment. Oh, that's not true. I briefly, had something over here. Some little flickers, although it's hard to really tell what they are. No, those are light posts, but the ones that come in and out makes it hard to tell if it's because of the angle. Four contacts. It's a dark and stormy night. Great for some ghost stories, eh?
Yeah.
You guys, tell some to each other. You've had plenty of time to dream. Maybe you could dream up some entertainment for yourselves? I mean, you've been taking in a lot of TV by osmosis, right? And that's why I put it there. But the cameras are still not seeing anything. What a big black void this place is when you see it from above. And then you have to remember that we're right down there in the middle of it. Tell you what, you guys are coming upstairs with me. Let's go. You guys are gonna get to sleep in real beds. Which, I've just remembered I have, and I just haven't been allowing you to use them. Oh! Look at that! Pinkfist figured out the stairs! Maybe you need a little bit of momentum. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Pinkfist, you've been here a little bit longer, so you can have the top bunk. There you go. I dread to think what would happen if they awoke in the middle of the night like that. But we've got some business to do. I am just waiting right now for midnight to roll around, so that I can go grab those codes right away. We already are going to have more than enough signals. Just need to wait for it to hit. So we sit and wait. Meanwhile, can we spot anything on the cameras? Still no. This just finished showing the same or a very similar craft. Let's see what you have to say this time. Similarly small file. Any more data for us? More denials and more tries, but that sounded different. Maybe they were trying like a different protocol, some other method of communication? They don't know what to use, so they're just shotgunning things out, waiting to see what works. Okay, Hotel Sierra Mike. Sierra's pretty far, but we've got this. We need money now, and we're gonna get it. So whatever's out there seems to be off in the peripheries, but every periphery, we can do this. Camera, anything? Our targets tonight are going to be Sierra Mike Hotel. The inconvenient thing is that Sierra is a bit of a distance away. But we should be able to do this. Doors are locked. The Curvises are asleep upstairs. And with any luck, these things are more interested in me. No damage. No damage. And yet this thing dies from going over a small lump of dirt on the ground. Let's use our glow stick where we can. There's a lot of trees around, but from here I don't really see anything either. I still see nothing. Although the sky is doing some crazy stuff. Whoa, you guys are seeing this, right? I'm really nervous being out here, but I actually haven't seen any evidence that those things are still out here, besides the numerous radar contacts. I don't think we're this hungry. Where did this thing come from? It counts towards the achievement. Where did that burger come from? It must have been knocked around by the thing landing earlier. Most bizarre acquisition of a burger I've ever had. But I just saw a guy, and it happens to be right in our way. Oh, there's one. Yep, there you are, there you are, there you are. Took you a whole day, but you showed up again. I think you're coming for me. Go, 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 go. Speed up, speed up. This is where we need to be. Oh god, please don't follow me up here. Please don't follow me up here. Please don't be smart enough to do that. Okay, those audio distortions are present. The thing is, like, because of that rumble, it even distorts the audio on the edit. I can literally feel you in my headphones, even if I can't necessarily hear you. This is the last of our reports. Run for it. I don't see them anywhere. There's our tower, straight back home. Down a cliff, just breaking down a cliff if need be. There you are. Okay, crap, that's not good. That's not good. Long way around then. long way around to see to the ATV bay, but there are so many hidden rocks in here. Change of plans, ditch the ATV. We can't be dealing with this terrain right now. They may be able to open doors. As far as I know, they can't open these things. The garage, I mean. Alright. That may be all we need. Alright, let's do this, actually. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Save one for later. You've got another thing coming in. We'll start processing that, but in the meantime, we'll also throw in that level 2, because we might as well. We're trying to get money right now. And finally, our reports. Out, put you there, take you, and now all we care about is sending you away. Thankfully you're still online, and this might be the earliest I've ever completed a job. I can hear them buzzing around out there. Trying to have all my ducks in a row. Radar definitely sees them out there. Holy cow, that's a lot of contacts. Holy cow. This thing still sees zilch. What about thermals? You've got to be kidding. I know it's not just beyond your capabilities, because you saw the purple ones earlier. Oh, never mind. I think I might have just caught a glimpse of one, maybe. Oh, that's a big maybe. It doesn't matter. Point is, we've got something else to listen to. Well, whatever that was, it worked. But at what cost? I feel like hiding under the desk right now. Anyway, it seems like we've completed our job. There we go. That's a lot of money. Now we can head over to the mining rig, right? And secure... Okay, well, you know I'm gonna wait for it to be 400 even. There we go. And that's 1,096 credits, meaning we can afford what I wanted. And that big purchase is going to be what else but what we've been working towards this entire time. Howdy. Two of these guys, two red ones who don't look like mine, have never been given life. We'll use these guys for parts. I can't get rid of them. Not after we've come up with, like, backstories and names for them. No way. So I guess we're just gonna have to make room for 3 crazy robots around here. But that'll have to wait. until next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be up at Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Aren't they so cute?